He's a stranger to some and a vision to none. He can never get enough for the one, for a fortune quick.
Hi, thanks for joining us for another Pulse Fitness movement clip. So today we're doing our pull workout for our first pull workout for 8 to 12 reps. And the first exercise we're doing is a closed chain pull, and it's going to be a parallel grip on the fixed bars rather than using the UIs. So we're doing a fixed bar pull up, and we're going to do a tuck with the actual pull up. So it's quite hard with the tuck because it adds more weight and strain through your core, as well as your shoulders have to really hold on strong as the legs come through and stabilise. So coming through into the cage here. A descended version of this, you could lower the bars down lower and then start into a squat position. So coming put these both down and starting down like this. Then this little jump at the end and coming down to finish like that. And then, or you can put it right up, which is where I'm doing it from. And you can do the jumps again, put it there a bit higher then, so it puts more strain on the lats and the striators and the back of the rhomboids. But I'm going to do a full body weight chin up. So 5th set, arms pretty sore, so let's see how we go. So 9, have a little rest, try and get 3 more out, otherwise I'll just have to do the jumps. One jump. So you descend it down if you need to get really tight, if you get really tired. So I did 10 full chin ups then. So I'll recount that, 11, and did 1 jump. So breath fatigue on the forearms, shoulders and the back. So now we'll come back to the second exercise, which is an open chain.
Good.
Alright, so back to our second exercise now. Open chain exercise. It's going to be a single arm bent over row with a dumbbell. So I'm using a 30 kilo dumbbell. Really gets my back firing to the level I need for it to be at. I mean, you could go a bit heavier if you weren't quite doing all pulls in one, if you're doing a push-pull. But because you're fatiguing that pull pattern for 4 exercises, you have to lower the weight down a little bit so you can actually get through 5 sets. So from here, picking up the dumbbell. So a bit wider than shoulder width. Down. So if you want to do a descended version of this exercise, obviously you drop the weight down or pick the weight up and use your opposite hand support on your leg like this. So that one's really hard as well. Open chain gives you rest from the closed chain, but it's still really fatiguing on the pull chain. I've been very fortunate, I've been blessed with very short levers, so I'm very lucky I can pull lots of weight. But for people out there that are really tall and lanky and got long levers, it's a little bit hard to get the weight, but working your own level when you do this stuff, guys, it's good fun and gets you nice and fit. So we'll come back to the third exercise. Okay, so back to our third exercise now. So our second last exercise, and it's a closed chain exercise. So we're doing a horizontal pull-up utilising the UI straps. So the first one was a parallel grip pull-up, which is more of a vertical pull, and this is a horizontal. So we're using more subscaps and rhomboids in a horizontal plane. So I've got my big Swiss ball here, and I'm going to use to put my feet on and create an unstable environment For when I'm doing the pull-up, so I make a straight board, my legs straight, hips flat, and arms out, and pulling the chest through. So from here, obviously you can do this descended, so you can start with your hips on the floor like that, and then thrust them through and pull your chest through like that, just to get reps out. Or you can start with hips up, pull through, or legs straight on the ground, like that. But I'm going to do it with the ball, which is just run away from me. Even though it's quite cool today, very humid, sweating lots from the ball. So you gotta be careful of that. Okay, from here, hips up, you're gonna row through. That burns. Okay, so that's the last close chain exercise. We'll come back to our very last exercise, which is an open chain. Alright, last exercise. So we've got an open chain, low cable pull. Normally I do this a lot with a split stance and row through like that and get a bit more of a rotation. So now I'm doing it with a squat stance with a bent knees and rowing through like that. So that less rotation with this one. The rotation, not that I've got a problem with doing rotation from my back, but I want to limit it and really just focus on getting the rhomboids firing nice and hard, really adducting that shoulder girdle. So from here, just going down, arm out. Sides. You can have rest in between each side, but I'm going straight to the other side. So that's our 5 sets done. Last exercise finished. Pull workout's done. So tomorrow I've got a cruisy day, got a day off from training, and still going to do something. I'm probably going to go for a surf, or if it's fun, I might be going to go for a dive, which is good. And remember to just listen to your body. I mean, I've been working crazy hours at the moment and very busy because summer's coming into season. So yeah, I've been working very busy hours and trying to balance training out with working hard. So you've got to make sure that you listen to your body. And I had a power nap today for 20 minutes. I don't normally do that, but I needed to do it today. I was really tired. So remember, keep having fun. Try a couple of those exercises. Work at your own level. And I'll see you on Friday with an awesome leg workout. See you later.